A lot of us are already aware how bees help in pollination, and if bees were not there and they would not be collecting the honey that they do, most of the flowers that we see today would actually just go away. It is something that we have seen in the movie Bees as well. But there are a lot of other animals and other species around the planet which we do not know how they are able to help in the ecosystem. So here is a series of different short videos where we will try and highlight these different animals who are helping this ecosystem in ways that we do not think of. Welcome to my channel Sipping on Sustainability. So did you guys know fish poop is basically a carbon capture machine? So what happens is planktons absorb a lot of the carbon from the water and the air around them, and then the larger fishes, they come and eat the planktons, and then when they poop, most of that carbon which was there in the plankton goes into these fishes' poop, and it goes and sits on the seafloor, and that basically captures the carbon for centuries, and like it says 600-700 years. For that many years carbon is captured. Who could have thought fish poop could be this significant? We have already spoken that planktons absorb carbon. So what happens is planktons absorb carbon and they release oxygen. So here's like a very interesting power combo situation where we have some of the smallest creatures in the marine life and the largest creatures working together. Whales eat fishes and then they come out to the surface of the ocean to breathe, and in the process they also defecate. Now the whale poop that is there works as fertilizers for these planktons, and I've said poop too many times in these videos. So planktons end up multiplying, and with this multiplication they end up absorbing more carbon and giving out more oxygen. So all in all, half the oxygen that is there on this planet is being released by planktons, and whales help planktons grow. Do you guys like bats? I don't, but they in a way are like our saviors in many forms. One particular instance, in North American Texas, there is a species of bats called the Mexican free-tail bats. Now, these bats, they are in a population of about 20 million in the state of Texas. And interestingly, in a single night, these guys can eat up to 220 tons of insects and pests. Just imagine a world where these bats, which many people don't really like so much, did not exist. There would be so many mosquitoes and so many pests. Your cattle would die of disease, your crops would die of pest infestations. So that is the kind of impact that these bats bring. And economically speaking, the figures are around $3.6-3.9 billion is what the government saves every year on pest control. Okay, so it makes a lot of sense, but I don't think a lot of people thought about it this way. Giraffes are the tallest land animals. They're able to eat leaves from plants where other animals cannot reach. That helps in the pollination of these other trees. Another very interesting thing, since giraffes are so tall, they can see predators like lions from miles away. So once, like as soon as they see danger, they are going to start running, and as soon as they run, everyone else understands that okay, there's a predator nearby, and the whole gang starts running. Giraffes play a key role in the survival of many of these small animals. So these mighty creatures that we call as elephants, when there is a drought, what these guys do is they will go to the dry water beds, start digging it up and take out water from underground. So the other animals around get a chance to go and drink water from there, same as the elephants who can drink from there. Another thing that these guys do is they like to eat small plants. So what happens is when they are going around searching for food, they end up either crushing these small plants or eating them. Because of that, the older slow growing plants which actually suck in more carbon and give out more oxygen, they get a chance to survive because the nutrients, the sunlight which these bigger slower growing plants need, they are able to get that because elephants end up crushing the smaller ones. To see more such videos, don't forget to subscribe.